across the country. Prime Minister Modi launched a scathing attack at the opposition on the issue of corruption. Speaking at a civil servants conference in New Delhi, Prime Minister said that earlier governments were often outraged over corruption. Their words never matched their action. Remembering this comes as Aam Aadmi Party and Congress continue to allege that the centre's anti-corruption crackdown is political vendetta. State of war Karnataka intensifies as both the BJP chief JP Nadda and Home Minister Amit Shah land in the poll-bound state. JP Nadda lashes out at Congress, accusing the party of appeasement politics. BJP continues to corner DMK on the issue of corruption in the state. The party releases alleged audio tapes of Tamil Nadu Finance Minister when the minister can be heard saying that CM Stalin's son, Udayanidhi, and son-in-law have accumulated 30,000 crores in just 1 year. Cracks have started to appear in Sharad Pawar's NCP. The name of Ajit Pawar has not been included in the meeting of office workers scheduled in Mumbai, which is taking place as I speak. This comes days after the reports of Ajit Pawar joining hands with the BJP created a storm. Amidst the ongoing power tussle between Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot, Rajasthan Chief Minister has landed in the national capital. Lashing out at Sachin for his dharna, Gehlot warned Pilot not to indulge in anti-party activities. All right, let's cut across to the latest news break that's coming in. Satyapal Malik has spoken with India today, saying that the CBI has called me for some clarification in the Reliance Insurance case. They have verbally asked me to appear on 27th or the 28th of April. Satyapal Malik, controversial, the former governor of Jammu and Kashmir, who gave a controversial interview of late, which the opposition milked in terms of what he said on Pulwama, has now said and confirmed to India today that he's been summoned by the CBI in an ongoing Reliance case. Let's cut across immediately to my colleague Munish Pandey, who's joining us live. Munish, get us up to speed. Satyapal Malik says he's summoned by the CBI. It seems to be an ongoing case. When was the last summon? Give us details.
Well, Preeti, this is an ongoing case which was lodged by the Central Bureau of Investigation in last year in the month of April. Now, as far as the questioning is concerned, last year in the month of October also, the Central Bureau of Investigation had recorded statement of Satyapal Malik. But when I spoke to Satyapal Malik regarding the upcoming summon, what he told me that he got a call from the CBI official. They want to seek certain clarifications regarding this case, regarding this 300 crore rupees of bribery case, allegations by Satyapal Malik, and that is why the CBI officials have requested him to appear before them in the national capital on 27th or 28th of April. As far as CBI is concerned, they are yet to confirm that whether Satyapal Malik has been summoned or not, but the timing of this summon becomes extremely important because remember, recently Satyapal Malik had leveled allegations of corruption against an RSS leader. The RSS leader had filed a defamation case against Satyapal Malik, but now CBI again wanting to question Satyapal Malik over these allegations of corruption is going to be interesting. So far, CBI claims that this is an ongoing investigation in which multiple times they have recorded statement of all the key players, including of Satyapal Malik, and if there is a need, then again they will be recording statement of the former LG of Jammu and Kashmir.
When was the last time that Satyapal was summoned in the same case that he's of course been re-summoned again? When did he appear last before the CBI?
Well, Preeti, last year in the month of October, Satyapal Malik was called in by the Central Bureau of Investigation. His statement was recorded in the month of October last year. And now this will be for the second time when the CBI will be recording his statement. Now, why he becomes extremely important? Because remember, it was on the complaint of Satyapal Malik, after which the Central Bureau of Investigation lodged 2 FIRs and the main allegation by Satyapal Malik is that he was offered 300 crore rupees of bribe from 2018 to 2019 to clear 2 files regarding certain government schemes. So on the basis of his allegations, the FIR was lodged by the CBI, and the CBI recorded a statement last year in the month of October. Once again, Satyapal Malik claims that there are certain clarifications which the CBI wants from him, and that is why he has been called in for questioning on 27th or 28th of April this month.
All right, appreciate you joining us. We're going to continue to come back to you, Manish, for the latest updates there. All right, viewers, especially in light of the opposition that has attacked the government for an interview, a controversial interview, which some would say has come too late. And why didn't he say it earlier, where Satyapal Malik was concerned when it comes down to the government's role in Pulwama? Well, at the back of that, Satyapal Malik says he's been called by the CBI. The opposition, of course, is going to go to town saying it's a vendetta, but trust India Today to get you the latest and the correct information. With that, let's quickly move on to the other developing news coming in from Karnataka. It's DK Sivakumar versus Sivakumar, his own brother, in Kanakpura. In a surprise move hours before the deadline for filing nominations for the assembly polls in Karnataka, Congress MP from Bangalore, rural D. Suresh, entered the fray from Kanakpura segment, where his elder brother and state chief, DK Sivakumar, is the party's candidate. According to several Congress functionaries, Suresh filed his papers as a backup plan in the event of an arrest of DK Sivakumar. His nomination has now been accepted. Meanwhile, the ruling BJP has fielded senior minister and its prominent Vocaliga face, R. Ashok, from Kanakpura to take on the DK brothers. However, Asoka is contesting from 2 constituencies as well. It was earlier speculated that Suresh would be fielded from this segment to take on the BJP veteran.
Anything they may do. They are capable of doing anything. You know how they removed governments, how they removed leaders, how they made a swearing ceremony in the midnight. After that, where do you go? They are capable of misusing power at any point of time. They can do anything. I am a little bit cautious.
JP is targeting Mr. DK Shukmar from past 3-4 years. They are behind him because he is more strong. Wherever the opposition is strong in all over the country, they wanted to put behind bars, they are putting cases, threatening, everything they are doing. Also, heading in Karnataka Congress, he is building the party very well. Now the 40% commission government is running here. People of Karnataka, Kannadigas wanted to reject this BJP here. So they wanted to showcase Modi face. All Modi face is sold out here. So by this time we wanted to be cautious. That's why I applied nomination.
Cutting across to Sagai Raj, my colleague who's joining us live from Bengaluru. Sagai, give us details. Interesting. The Congress coming up with the backup plan. It's practically DK versus DK for the Congress.
Absolutely. DK Suresh has also filed a nomination stating that anything might happen at the last minute. As a precautionary measure, they have asked DK Suresh to file the nomination. But BJP says that they are facing corruption charges. Even his brother is also facing corruption charges. And both of them are under the radar of CBI. If one have to go behind bars, and even the other person also have to face the legal issues. But DK Shivakumar and DK Suresh says that BJP is capable enough to do anything as they have done in other states as well, and it is a precautionary measure. But what we also get to learn is that the BJP advocate who had filed a petition opposing DK Shivakumar's nomination had given a clarification that his nomination is already been accepted by the returning officer in Kanakpura.
All right, Sagai, I appreciate you joining us with the very latest that is coming in. Meanwhile, let's cut across to the other big development that is coming in, not from Karnataka, but from the state of Maharashtra and the NCP. Has the NCP snubbed Ajit Pawar, especially in the light of speculations, rumors that Ajit Pawar was moving to the BJP with a possible clutch of NCP MLAs. However, Ajit Pawar had come out and made it very clear that he wasn't going anywhere. However, speculations triggered after he was missing at a key party meet chaired by Pawar, which is still going on. Right ahead of civic elections in Maharashtra, NCP Chief Sharad Pawar chaired a meeting of office workers for the party's one-day convention in Mumbai. Notably, Ajit Pawar was missing. This days after there was a buzz of him joining the BJP. Ajit Pawar claimed that he has not been sidelined from the NCP and that he did not attend the meeting due to an event in Pune.
मला अजून त्याच्या बैठकीचं निमंत्रण नाही, कोणाला बोलवले माहित नाही का. अर्थात त्यांनी कोणाला बोलवा हा त्यांचा अधिकार आहे. मी म्हणून म्हणतो की ह्याच्याबद्दल पुढची लाईन ऑफ ऍक्शन काय आपण ठरवली पाहिजे हे त्यांनी ठरवावं. कोणावर अन्याय होऊ नये ही खबरदारी त्यांनी घ्यावी.
Meanwhile, cracks in the Aghadi alliance emerged on Thursday. Sena's Uddhav Thackeray faction MP Sanjay Raut attacked Ajit Pawar, questioning why Ajit chose to attack him for revealing that NCP chief Sharad Pawar had spoken about attempts to break the party, adding that he is Aghadi ka chaukidar. Today, Ajit hit back asking who is Sanjay Raut and that the Sena leader should not behave like an NCP spokesperson.
आम्ही सगळे अजितदादांवरती प्रेम करणारी माणसं आहोत. महाविकास आघाडी घट्ट आणि मजबूत राहावी या मताचे आम्ही आहोत. आम्ही महाविकास आघाडीचे चौकीदार आहोत असं मी नेहमी म्हणतो. त्याच्यामुळे काँग्रेस असेल, राष्ट्रवादी असेल, शिवसेना असेल, ते पक्ष जेव्हा केंद्रीय तपास यंत्रणांच्या माध्यमातून तोडण्याचा प्रयत्न होता तेव्हा आम्ही सगळे एकत्र असतो. शिवसेना फुटत असताना किंवा फुटल्यावर सुद्धा शरद पवार असतील, अजित पवार असतील, नाना पटोले असतील, सगळ्या प्रमुख नेत्यांनी चिंता व्यक्त केलीच होती. तशी आम्ही चिंता व्यक्त करतो.
कोण संजय राऊत?
शिवसेनेचे प्रवक्ते खासदार.
मी कोणाचं नाव घेतलेलं नव्हतं. कोणाच्या अंगाला का लागावं? मी माझा पक्ष आणि आम्ही आमच्या पुरतं बोललेलो होतो.
All right, let's cut across directly to Mustafa Sheikh joining us outside Sharad Pawar's residence where the meeting is on, as well as to break it down on what really is going on. Sahil Joshi joining us from Mumbai. Cutting across to Mustafa first outside Sharad Pawar's residence. Mustafa, who all are in attendance? What were you picking up when questioned the leaders on why is Ajit Pawar missing, especially after speculations of him leaving the party?
Well, that's correct. Just before BMC elections, the Mumbai unit of National Congress Party had kept a meeting in Ghatkopar where Sharad Pawar also addressed, but the only main leader from the NCP who was missing is Ajit Pawar. Jayant Patil, who is the state president of NCP, Chhagan Bhujbal, Jiten Rawat, other senior leaders of the NCP party was present. Also, the discussion which took place and the speeches which were made, one of the MLAs, Jiten Rawat from the NCP, said that he doubts the use of EVM machines, which is something the Ajit Pawar had given clean sheet last week. So there are contradictory statements, be it between Ajit Pawar, Sanjay Raut or Jitendra Awad and Ajit Pawar. And the conspicuous absence of Ajit Pawar, and he went to Pune where he addressed the press. So these are all raising questions of whether whether involvement of Ajit Pawar in party's affairs day to day is decreasing, because even after he has said that he will not be leaving NCP or Sharad Pawar, the rumors have not settled down yet, and whatever the build-up which we can see is something, there is some happening going to be in future in Maharashtra politics, something of the indication what we are getting. Back to you.
All right, Mustafa, appreciate you joining us. Want to just bring in our Mumbai Bureau Chief Sahil Joshi as well. Sahil, the curious case of Ajit Pawar, what is really that is going on? Ajit Pawar insistent that he's not going anywhere. It's a figment of our imagination and other journalists. But what's going on?
Well, I think Ajit Pawar completely twisted the story which appeared in the various newspapers. Even India Today reported the day. We had never said that Ajit Pawar is going to quit NCP and will be joining hands with the BJP or will be joining the BJP. What the story actually was that Ajit Pawar and his clan of MLAs, almost 25 to 30 MLAs, are putting up pressure on the party that the party should break away from MVA, the opposition rank, and should join hands with the BJP to form the government in Maharashtra, is what actually was the story. Ajit Pawar made it into a completely different story altogether. Now, interestingly, today, when the whole rank and files of NCP gathered in Mumbai, and they were Sharad Pawar today, made it very clear that his views, his future path till 2024 at least, is going to be against the BJP and the centre. He attacked the BJP government on the issue of Satyapal Malik's interview. He attacked the Maharashtra government on the issue of the incidents which happened in Kharghar during the Maharashtra Bhushan award ceremony. How the 14 people died due to the heat stroke. He attacked the central government on the issue of arresting Nawab Malik for raising up issues against the BJP. He attacked the central government on the issue of Anil Deshmukh's case in ED and CBI. So on the various issues, Sharad Pawar was targeting the BJP and the Shinde government. On the other hand, Ajit Pawar, comfortably skipped the meeting. He said that his programs were already planned in Pune, and sometimes it is unbelievable that the party is organizing an event in Mumbai where all the people, including Praful Patel, Supriya Sule, and various other leaders can be present. But the Ajit Pawar, who is the leader of opposition, who is the main leader of the party in Maharashtra Assembly, is missing. He says that his programs were already planned, and right now he is giving an interview to a Marathi newspaper called Sakal, and he made a very startling claim during this interview. He said that the NCP and he himself is still putting their weight behind the chief minister's position. He says that Eknath Shinde is learning to become the chief minister, and by the time he will learn to become the chief minister, he will have to go. So their claim is still on the chief minister's position, not only for 2024, even today. Their claim on the chief minister's position is what Ajit Pawar is saying in Pune, speaking to a Marathi newspaper. So, it can be clearly seen that there is something going on. It's very clear that the NCP, the way it exists today, cannot take a decision without Sharad Pawar agreeing to a particular position of the party. So Ajit Pawar and his clan are trying to come together, trying to make their position very clear, and putting the pressure on Sharad Pawar that eventually the party should actually enter into alliance with the BJP so that the government will be more stable. But all these things are behind the curtains. Right now, we can only do some kind of a guesswork from the situation what we are seeing at this point of time. It cannot be just coincidence that the party is organizing an event in Mumbai and Ajit Pawar choose to go remain in Pune.
One very quick question I'll also ask you is, it can't be a coincidence, and yes, if one reads the tea leaves, it's quite interesting on how the leader of opposition is missing in all of this. But what's going on with also Sanjay Raut from the Uddhav Sena faction, clearly now cozying up to Sharad Pawar, and also the sparring between Ajit Pawar and Sanjay Raut.
Well, that's very clear, because Ajit Pawar we could clearly see that he is completely upset with the way Sanjay Raut actually wrecked up the issue, and he should rather than blaming the media, he should be blaming Sanjay Raut, because it's Sanjay Raut and his mouthpiece of Shiv Sena, Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray group. They actually come up with the various details and said that what transpired in the meeting between Uddhav Thackeray and Sharad Pawar, and how Sharad Pawar was saying that the BJP is using the central agencies to target their MLAs. If the MLA choose to go with the BJP, it will be their independent individual decision, not the party's decision. All these things were actually put in the media by Sanjay Raut. Sanjay Raut was very firm on his stand. Even yesterday when I spoke to him, he said, if any clarification needs to be given, I will give it to Sharad Pawar. I will not speak to Ajit Pawar and try to give a clarification. It doesn't matter to me what Ajit Pawar feels. What matters to me is what Sharad Pawar tells me.
Well, it's interesting. With that, appreciate you joining us, Sahil. We're going to continue to come back to you as the story unfolds in the state of Maharashtra. With that, a quick break to stay with us. On the other side is To The Point.
Bullets flew, our cameras rolled. Inches away from point-blank killing. 2023's biggest crime story plays out live.
Immediately shot all Atiq as well as Ashraf, and on the spot.
Just that short dramatic sequence got on camera by India Today's crew right there in Prayagraj.
The bloody end of gangster Atiq Ahmed, up close with terrifying gangster Ram. India's #1 crime reporters. Fearless, unstoppable, unmatched. Nobody reports crime like India Today.
Feb 28, 2002. 11 people are burnt to death in Naroda Gam area of Ahmedabad in the riots that followed the train burning incident in Godhra. Over 20 years later, a special court in Ahmedabad acquits all the 69 accused, including former Gujarat minister and BJP leader Maya Kodnani, Bajrang Dal leader Babu Bajrangi, and Vishwa Hindu Parishad leader Jaideep Patel. All the accused were already out on bail.
वास्तव में कोर्ट ने एक अभूतपूर्व फैसला दिया है और सभी कोर्टों की यह आईना दिखाया है कि हमेशा सत्य की जीत होती है। कोई भी पुलिस भी हो चाहे सरकार हो, गलत केस करके अगर फंसा देना चाहती है, लेकिन कोर्ट जो है वो न्याय करती है।
केस चलाने में माहौल में ऐसा है कि इस केस चलाने में जो न्याय की प्रक्रिया है उसके अंदर जो समय लगता है उस समय के अंदर ये प्रक्रिया में इतना लंबा विलम्ब हुआ है, लेकिन न्याय देर से मिला लेकिन दुरुस्त से मिला है।
आज हम एक बार फिर से ये सवाल पूछ रहे हैं कि इन 11 लोगों को किसने जिंदा जलाया था, कौन इसके लिए जिम्मेदार था और क्यों आज भी ये पीड़ित परिवार इंसाफ के लिए तरस रहे हैं और इनको आज भी इंसाफ नहीं मिला।
In 2017, Union Home Minister Amit Shah had appeared in the court after Maya Kodnani added him as a witness. Shah told the court he had seen Kodnani in the State Assembly around 8:30 a.m. and later at the civil hospital around 11 a.m. Kodnani's lawyers had cited the testimony to back their alibi claim for the killings that took place after 9 a.m. Over 20 years after the horrific riots, the Naroda Gam victims are still waiting for justice.
Now, in 2008, there was a special SIT form, and in 2009, the hearing actually started. Now, over 13 to 14 years, this hearing was going on, and today, the judgment is out, wherein all 69 accused are being set free, which includes Maya Kodnani, who is the ex-cabinet minister, Babu Bajrangi, and several other VHP leaders. Now, this is the win-win situation for all of them. Now, it will be very important to see how this judgment is challenged further. The advocates on the other side said that all these accused, based on the technical grounds and other evidence, have been set free because all of them were not present at the time of the incident where this particular case actually took place. With camera person Vaibhav Kangutkar, this is Saurabh Bhaktania for India Today.
Back-to-back legal setbacks for Rahul Gandhi. First, a lower court